afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Melissa with thestockswoosh.com, and I'm introducing a new class. This is called the Bullish Golden Gap course. I've been teaching a class on how to trade bearish gaps now for the last few years, and I recently wrote a bullish gap class because I've been calling bullish gaps very well in the trading room and doing some of them myself, although I prefer to do shorts. I'm excellent at reading bullish gaps as well. And one of the reasons I've called the U.S. stock market so accurately is because of the fact that I've read the bullish gaps in the market and I've read them extremely well. So I finally sat down and wrote a bullish golden gap course. This class is not exactly the same as the bearish class on gaps. There are some things that are different. And like anything else in the market, one little tiny difference or a few tiny differences or one big difference, all of the above or more, can make a dramatic effect on your ability to be able to profit in the market by making more money. And ultimately, that's what we're here to do. We are here to make money in the market. So this class is the class designed by me, Melissa Armo. And if you'd like more information and want to sign up for this class, you can email me at info@thestockswoosh.com. You can also go and follow me at YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn as well. The course description is a course on how to strategically find, pick, and play stocks that are professional bullish gaps. The purpose of the system is to help you evaluate which gap to trade each morning. Again, this is looking at gaps that are gapping up. The system teaches 26 points to rate the gap in the daily chart of a stock to determine which gap to play in the day. Now, let's talk about that. The points are not exactly the same the way that you rate the gap as the bearish class. Could you flip the points from the bearish gap class and get a better read than most people would ever see in a gap? Yes, because of the fact that my rating system is extremely detailed. But there are some things that are different, and it's actually a few of the points. A few of the points are different. In other words, can't automatically be looked at the exact same thing in a flip. And I guess I've always seen something there in the chart when I've been looking at things, for example, like the market, when I've seen it and I've said, oh my gosh, this is a really, really good bullish gap. There was something there that I saw, and until I actually sat down and wrote the bullish golden gap class, I really wasn't aware of what the differences I saw. But then it became very clear to me when I sat down to write the class, and that's what I've done, and now I'm going to teach it. So bullish gaps and bearish gaps are not exactly the same, even in reverse. I just want to point this out. However, you could take the bearish gap class and you could flip the points and still get a good read on the gap, but it wouldn't be as accurate as knowing the differences in the points that are different. And so my advice to you is, if you want to trade bullish gaps, to take the bullish golden gap course. Some people just prefer to trade shorts and are never going to go long any bullish gaps. I'm one of the people that actually I love to short. But there are days where I've gone long this year and even last year and even the year before, and more so this year than ever, that I'm going to have to go long some bullish gaps because there will be days where there is no quality bearish gap. And at the end of the day, it really has nothing to do with the directional bias of either of the gaps. It has to do with the quality. You want a quality gap, whether you're going long or short, because that's how you're going to make money. Trading is all about the quality. This makes a difference. It makes a massive difference. Again, here's a chart of the QQQs, and one of the reasons I've accurately called the market so well is because I have this amazing ability to pinpoint what gaps are quality gaps. And I've been doing this in the market ETFs of the QQQs and the SPY, and that's how I was able to determine the market would continue higher here, and it's going to continue higher here. To find quality, you need the right focus. Again, it comes from the strategy, and that comes from the rating system, which tells you what stock to focus on to trade. So the 26 golden gap point rating system tells you what? It tells you what stock you can go long on the day in the bullish gap rating system. And that's what I'm going to teach in this class. And some of the points are different. And some of the sub-points are different, the specifications, which I will review in the class. Now, if you have never done the Golden Gap course, the original class that I teach, and you're going to be brand new to coming to me, learning as a student, You're not going to know one from the other. But I'm just telling you, if you already are a current student and you're shorting stocks with me that are golden gaps and you want to learn this system, it's going to be different. If you just want to do longs and you love to go long, which actually many people prefer to go long, then this is a great class for you because you can learn immediately the correct way to go long and the quality golden gaps to look at that are bullish to go long in. Ultimately, it is about balance as a trader, which means understanding the strategy, having the right entry, having a good risk to reward, getting the direction correct, and knowing that you're really in this thing to make money. And how are you going to do that? You're going to get good. Good at what? Good at being a trader. And part of that is the balance that you're going to find within yourself in reference to focusing on the right knowledge, because that's the key to making money. And one of the reasons I make money in the market is because I have the right knowledge base. You've got to formulate a path for success. One step at a time, one rock at a time. This lady here, she's going to get to the island, even though she's caught in the middle of the ocean, because she's just picking up one rock, putting it down, stepping on it, going back, picking up the next rock, one rock at a time. And that's how you get there. First, the number one thing to do is to learn the correct information. And you've got to have a plan of action for moving forward in order to do that. And my Golden Gap class is a perfect way to do that. You've got to get the right tools for success. And guess what? It's the knowledge. It comes from the knowledge. It's all about the knowledge and the knowledge in the 26-point rating system. Taking the Golden Gap class helps you to become profitable as a trader because it pinpoints the right stock pick to trade. And in the case of this bullish class, you are looking to be going long when you're taking the trade. And I teach the targets and the support and the resistance in the class, so you will know and where to take the entries. Ultimately, trading is easy if you know what to do. Many people don't know what to do. They think they know what to do, but they don't. However, that being said, you can learn how to trade and make money very easily if you know what to do. You've got to commit yourself to the learning process. And a lot of people think, well, after a certain age or after a certain number of years trading, you don't have to be committed to your learning or your growth, but that's not true. I've been teaching people that have been training for a long time, far longer than I'm even alive, that are learning new information. And the thing is, it keeps your mind active and on high alert, and it keeps you alive, and it keeps you evolving. So it's exciting to learn. This idea of thinking that you don't have to learn new things is wrong-o, okay? You want to get to the point where you love learning new things, because guess what? You become more intelligent, smarter, able to deal with things that arise in your life, things that arise in your trading, and you'll make better decisions, and you'll be more in balance, and you'll trust yourself to do just that. Now here, I have a chart. You can take a look at this here. You will need to go long this year, but not everything. And I say this with the utmost respect for some of the stocks that are in the market that are just plain flat out not good buys. But this is one of my favorites, JCP. This is not a long as of yet. And I don't know if it will ever be a long again. But I'm just saying, this is a year, 2015, where the market's going to continue to make new highs and be very bullish. And it will be one of those years that you will have to go long some days. Stocks to make money as a day trader. But not everything. That's the point I wanted to make with this slide. So tell your friends, spread the word. The Bullish Golden Gap course is here.